we purchased the Jack Mullen collection, which Mr. Mullen was Bing Crosby's audio engineer. And his collection is dedicated to the history of recorded sound. This is the magnetophone, or magnetophone, depending on your pronunciation of it. Jack Mullen, this is part of the Mullen collection here at the Pavek Museum. Mr. Mullen was in the Signal Corps at the end of World War II. He was over in Europe late one night, dialing the radio. And at some point, around 2 in the morning, he pulled in a German radio station, and he heard an orchestra playing a live concert. He knew enough about audio to know that it wasn't a transcription disc like this or a wire recording. It sounded live. He was very curious about it. When the war ended, he went to that station where he heard the broadcast coming from. And he found a couple of these machines. The Germans had been manufacturing tape and tape machines as early as the 1930s. But he brought it home, brought a couple of them home, took it apart, shipped it back home to the U.S., demonstrated it for some people. Bing Crosby found out about it. So Mr. Mullen became Bing Crosby's audio engineer. And what we have on this machine is a Bing Crosby show from about 1948, recorded on this very machine. And the tapes from Germany, the machine's from Germany. So what we're going to do is we're going to hear this Bing Crosby show from 1948 on the magnetophone. This is the Bing Crosby 1948 magnetophone.
All the things we've done together, I declare when we're apart. Now take like that. All the things we've done together, I relive when we're apart. All the times we've done together, they come in my heart.
Pretty much a novelty phonograph. There's a needle on the bottom, and there's a speaker on the top. So the record stays in place, and the record player moves around the record. So let's set it on here. The theremin, he was a Russian inventor, and he basically discovered this by accident. He was fixing a radio and essentially figured out a form of controllable feedback and turned it into an instrument in the 20s. And this is one of the original RCA theremins from the late 20s. And it works off radio waves. It's the first electronic instrument that you don't have to touch to play.
Play Rockford.
Da-na-na-na.